Hey there, fellow mutant enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of one of the most iconic animated series of all time, X-Men, the animated series. Get ready to uncover the 10 secrets behind the making of this beloved show that brought our favorite mutants to life. Let's jump right in. Number 10. It sparked both comic and video game spin-offs. We're all familiar with the fact that the animated series is rooted in the X-Men comics, but were you aware that a comic series based on the animated show also existed? Following the show's debut, X-Men Adventures emerged as a comic adaptation. In 1996, it transformed into Adventures of the X-Men for 12 issues before its discontinuation. Characters from the series resurfaced in X-Men 92 in 2015, a tie-in for Marvel's Secret Wars event. Beyond the comics, the series served as inspiration for various spin-off video games, including titles like X-Men, X-Men, Mutant Apocalypse, X-Men 2, Clone Wars, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and the X-Men vs. Capcom series. Number 9. The show came back on the air in 2000. Although the series concluded in 1997, the success of the 2000 X-Men live-action movie prompted Fox to re-air the cartoon. Initially, the network showcased episodes and storylines linked to the movie to capitalize on its popularity. Later, the entire series was rebroadcast. Subsequently, Disney acquired Saban Entertainment's content, leading to the show's airing on ABC Family and Toon Disney. As of now, the show is not on air, and given rumors of Marvel stepping back on X-Men comics due to film rights, their television presence might be on hold for a while. Number 8. The team is based on Jim Lee's designs. The distinctive appearance of the animated X-Men was based on the artwork by comic book artist Jim Lee, who was actively involved in the comic series during the show's development phase. Having previously contributed to comics like Alpha Flight, The Punisher War Journal, and The Uncanny X-Men, Lee's designs heavily influenced the show's look. The team's composition drew inspiration from the X-Men Blue Team, with Cyclops, Wolverine, Beast, Gambit, Rogue, and Jubilee as original members. The show introduced Jean Grey and Storm from the Gold Team while omitting Psylocke. Number 7. It aired out of order. The first 2 seasons adhered to a serialized format and aired in chronological order. However, starting with the 5-part Phoenix Saga at the beginning of Season 3, the show's chronology became more muddled. Various studios produced different episodes, and many were broadcast as soon as they were completed, disrupting the linear storyline. While some multi-episode story arcs were aired together, others were significantly displaced, leading to notable continuity discrepancies. For instance, No Mutant is an Island, which aired in 1996, was intended to pave the way for Jean Grey's return after the Phoenix Saga and transition into the Dark Phoenix Saga in 1994. Clearly, this plan did not unfold as intended. Number 6. It has 2 endings. No, this isn't an alternate ending scenario. Originally, the show was set to conclude with the 4-part episode Beyond Good and Evil, as revealed by Fox executive Sydney Awanter. This climactic finale featured the X-Men facing off against Apocalypse and was intended to culminate in the team disbanding post-battle. However, due to additional episode orders from the network, the show continued for an extra season. These episodes possess a distinct look and feel, in part due to their later addition and the fact that Saban directly funded them instead of Marvel. Marvel's financial constraints during its bankruptcy filing contributed to this funding approach. Number 5. It's one of the most successful cartoons ever. In the present era, numerous animated series are centered around superheroes, making it difficult to envision a time without them. Nevertheless, it was X-Men, the animated series, that catalyzed the superhero cartoon trend. By adapting storylines directly from the immensely popular comics, X-Men, the animated series enjoyed both commercial success and critical acclaim. It ranked 13th on IGN's list of greatest animated shows of all time and holds the record as the lengthiest running series derived from a Marvel comic. Although it didn't quite match the ratings of Batman, the animated series, it came remarkably close, solidifying both as 2 of the most triumphant Saturday morning cartoons. Number 4. It reused Star Trek sound effects. The reuse of sound effects across different productions isn't uncommon. Crafting entirely new sounds for each project can be financially impractical. A standout example from the show is the distinctive humming and zapping sound accompanying Magneto's manipulation of magnetism. This same sound was utilized in Star Trek III, The Search for Spock, where it was associated with a Klingon ship's cloaking device. Once you notice it, you'll never be able to unhear it in both contexts. Number 3. The voice of Magneto nearly played him in the films. While the current casting of Sir Patrick Stewart and Sir Ian McKellen as Magneto seems ideal, James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender also delivered impressive performances. However, during the initial stages of the Fox live-action X-Men universe, a different Magneto almost took the role. David Hemblin, who lent his voice to Magneto in the animated series, was offered the part for the 2000 film. He was eager to bring his character to the big screen but had to decline due to scheduling conflicts with the now somewhat forgotten series Earth, Final Conflict. Visualizing the films with Hemblin as Magneto is intriguing, though we can only speculate on the outcome. Number 2. It wasn't the first X-Men cartoon. X-Men, the animated series, undoubtedly stands as the first successful independent X-Men series, but the mutants had appeared in animated form prior to that. In 1989, a cartoon pilot named Pride of the X-Men aired on the Marvel Action Universe block. This pilot featured a distinct team consisting of Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Dazzler, and Kitty Pryde. Although the pilot didn't lead to a full series, it did serve as the foundation for the Konami arcade game. Various X-Men members also made appearances on episodes of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends before the Pride of the X-Men pilot. Number 1. There is an alternate Japanese version of the credits. X-Men, the animated series, aired in Japan during the mid-90s, accompanied by a completely different opening and ending credit theme song and animation. The catchy theme song familiar to American audiences was replaced with a more rock-style track titled Rising by Ambience. The end credits underwent a transformation as well, featuring Ambience's song Back to You alongside images of comic book art. The animation sequences themselves also underwent changes, particularly in the design of female characters, who were given a more anime-inspired appearance with wider eyes and a cuter aesthetic tailored for a Japanese audience. Those are the 10 secrets behind the making of X-Men, the animated series. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every new video from us. See you in the next video.